Episode 11, Three Quarters Podcast, Part 3. We keep on telling you guys that we're going to be dropping these things fast and live. Content is a lot. It's a lot. So make sure you subscribe to our pages, follow us on social media to get a glimpse of what us guys have to talk about every week. This is Nash, your official noisemaker.
Joro, the geek in charge.
And Road to Japan. Kenya Simbas need your support. Kenya Simbas need your support. So make sure you follow the hashtag Road to Japan. I'm sure you know one of these guys. Make sure you just drop him a text just to encourage the guys. They have a realistic chance and you must support them. We go into our wrap-up segment, Joro. The Premier League. There's been a lot of football this past week.
So much.
I'll just read a couple of the results that what happened yesterday and the games to be played today, and then we can discuss. Chelsea beating my Arsenal 3-1 yesterday. Southampton losing to West Ham 3-1. West Brom and Stoke 1-0 to West Brom. Crystal Palace, Sunderland. Crystal Palace were walloped by Sunderland 4-0. Watford versus Burnley 2-1 to Watford. Everton versus Bournemouth 6-3 to Everton. Hull City versus Liverpool. Liverpool went down 2-0. And Tottenham versus Middlesbrough 1-0. Today we have Manchester City versus Swansea. That starts in the next about 45 minutes. Yeah. And then we have Leicester City versus Manchester United at 7 p.m. How do you see the Premier League race shaping up right now?
Now, personally, I thought this game was the Arsenal-Chelsea game. I'll start with that one.
Yeah.
Arsenal-Chelsea, this game was, as always, Arsenal, at this point in the season, there's something that they have that happens to Arsenal.
Yes.
It's like a implosion.
Yes.
Because previously they just lost to Watford.
During the week?
Yeah. Then now against Chelsea, they lost 3-1.
Yes.
So they had a chance to bridge the gap from 9 points to 6 points to Chelsea.
Yes.
Now the gap is 12 points.
Yes.
It seems like there's no way they're going to catch up.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something about Arsenal. You wonder why. Because Arsenal is, the quality of players is so good. But at some point, you're sure you can bet a lot of money these guys are going to crack.
I've always said it's nothing. I mean, quality is one thing, talent is one thing. But being a good sportsman and even a human being is about how you handle the mental pressure, how your mentality. And that has always been the problem. When you hear Wenger saying repeatedly that they are mentally weak, that's what he means.
It's true.
And I keep on saying it's nothing to do with the coach. There's no difference between the Wenger who coached Andre.
True.
The Invincibles, and there's no difference between that Wenger and
so what could be the issue?
The issue is the players.
The players?
Yes. These guys are mentally weak.
Yeah, and even on that point, look at Ozil. This game, he was nowhere. It's like Arsenal were 10 men.
Yes.
Because he started off on the left.
Yes.
He was doing practically nothing, but he was around.
Yes.
When he was moved to 10, he disappeared. He wore a cloak of invisibility. He was gone.
Casper.
He went and sat in the corner.
Casper messed Ozil.
Casper, Ozil, the friendly ghost.
He potted completely. Yeah.
So you wonder, even the only guy who you could see was really trying to push was, for me, was this guy. Welbeck and Iwobi.
Yes.
These guys are hard. And I was like, this team is something that there needs to be a revolution at Arsenal.
I've always said, for me, it's not about, there's no difference. Even these guys who keep on calling for Wenger to be sacked. There's no difference between the Wenger who coached the Invincibles and the Wenger who's coaching right now.
But is it his responsibility?
It's not, okay, look.
The back ends with him.
The back does end with him, Joro. But he's not changed. He's not changed. I can coach you as much, but you have to get the mental. I cannot give you the mental strength.
But if it's not changing, yet the league itself is changing. The league has changed.
Look, I'm saying the league has changed, but the fundamentals still stick. You have to have quality, you have to have the mental strength. Those are the fundamentals. They are the same. They are the same. The reason why Chelsea, look at the mental framework between when Mourinho left and now. It's a mentality. It has changed. That's why these guys are winning.
Definitely. But also, you see also, Arsenal are kind of like, you know that like an Italian in a marathon.
Yes.
He's so okay, and he's like, you guy, he'll go home. It's like, you guy came behind 5 Kenyans, easy, and they're celebrating. They've become so accustomed to that position of fourth.
I know that.
been an achievement nowadays.
In that team, the only two guys who I think have the mental strength to handle Kanchta, Sanchez and Koscielny. They're the young guys, and until those guys rectify that issue, I don't see Arsenal becoming a title challenger. They'll always finish top 4, but until they get their mental strength in check, the best players do. There's greatness and there's being good.
There's being good.
The greatest guys are guys who can handle the pressure.
Yeah. In fact, they relish the pressure.
Exactly, and unfortunately, these guys just can't do it right now.
Definitely.
So for Arsenal, for my Arsenal, it is very sad. And then you guys are playing Leicester today. How do you see that going?
Now it's hard to say because I see United. Yeah, that's my team.
Yes.
Now United, we have been the most profligate team in the league because we have not been converting our chances.
Yes.
I'm telling you, if you look at the statistics, we've had the most chances.
Yes.
Especially like against Burnley, we had 27 shots.
Yes.
That's the most ever since the Barclays Premier League. Now the EPL started. That's the most in any game. So the only issue with United right now is not converting chances into goals.
Yes.
But you see, Leicester, I'm seeing. Over here, I'm torn between my heart and my brain. I'll go for 2-1 to Man U.
2-1 to United. I think it's a way.
But Leicester,
I'll actually no. Leicester not playing well. I'll side with you. United will win. But anyway, that's the Premier League for you. We go on. We've been talking about AFCON. AFCON is happening as we speak.
Yeah.
And we have the final taking place today. Egypt versus Cameroon. Egypt beating Morocco. Sorry, Burkina Faso. Egypt beating Burkina Faso on penalties. Yo, for keeper, 44 years. He's 44 years.
44 years.
Again, we play. He's 44 years and he saved a header. That Burkina Faso guy is us. Bertrand Traore, the guy who missed the penalty. I was feeling pity for him. That's your father. He just saved the penalty. But anyway, Burkina Faso losing to Egypt 4-3 on penalties. Cameroon coming out convincing versus Ghana, beating 2-0. I watched that game and I must say that Cameroon were very convincing. Ghana were depending on their big names. Asamoah Gyan, Ayew brothers. They didn't come to the fore, man. So it's going to be an interesting fight. Egypt versus Cameroon. Who do you think is going to win?
I'm going with Cameroon.
Same here.
I think Cameroon has scored.
Egypt have sneaked in. They could sneak in. You remember like Greece 2004 Euros?
They could, but that's the thing about cup competition.
Yes.
It's anyone's game.
It's about the day.
It's about the day. It's not having form and whatever statistics.
Yes, it's about the day. Which takes us to what we've introduced, our debate segment, where we always try to get each other's heads. And today's debate topic is Messi the best player that football has seen? I'll let Joro go first.
I'll say yes. Yes.
Reason why?
100 times yes. First, for me, it's not about, we've been hearing these debates that Messi is not the greatest player because he hasn't won the World Cup. Fine, he hasn't won the World Cup. But my God, what he has done with his club career, it's unbelievable. And you just take someone out of the streets, anyone who hasn't even seen football be played before, but the way he plays the game, anyone could be wowed. The way he touches the ball, and I think he didn't need to be flashy like Ronaldinho or whoever, many step overs and flicks. All he does is control the ball perfectly. You know, those, as a new thing you have a tackling, nothing. Leave that aside. Shooting, who's better at shooting in terms of accuracy? Messi is the best shooter we have right now anywhere. Free kicks, exemplary. This season he has, I think, 6 already. Chipping the ball over a keeper. As in, what doesn't he have? The only thing he doesn't have is height.
And a right foot.
But like Maradona said, a good left footer has no need for it.
That's where I disagree seriously, because number one, the great players, class transcends teams. You move Zidane from France, Bordeaux, to to playing at Juventus in Italy, to playing at Real Madrid, to playing at France. The class was there. I don't see that with Messi. He's had a very good supporting cast at Barcelona, no doubt, and he continues to excel in Barcelona, no doubt. But then when he comes to Argentina, what happens? He's played with some of the greats. He's played with Juan Román Riquelme. He's played with Javier Mascherano. He's played with Hernan Crespo. He's played with Carlos Tevez. And during the last World Cup, I haven't told you guys, Messi did nothing in the knockout. It's what's his name? This guy who keeps on the pointman, Gonzalo Higuain.
Yeah.
It's Higuain who got into the finals. He did nothing.
But he got the play of the tournament.
Why?
Because I'll tell you
Why?
I've thought about
Because of
this.
what? Why?
I'll tell you. I'll
Yes.
tell you this.
Yes.
I think I know why.
Yes.
Because
it's Adidas.
wait. Don't bring conspiracy into this.
It's Adidas,
This is an argument
Yes.
about football.
Yes.
See, the guys who are voting are football experts.
Yes.
Because they already have their minds made up for years that he's the greatest player
He's
alive.
not.
So when they're voting for the player of the tournament, then their minds already made up. However, Messi played.
No.
Because these guys who are football experts, they've already
He did
said
not. He did not get them to the final. That's my point. He didn't get them to the
He
final.
contributed.
No. Beyond the group stages, he did shit.
But
he did
that was
absolutely
his
nothing.
contribution.
He did absolutely nothing. But anyway, look, moving on swiftly. Messi, he's a good player, no doubt.
the best.
Not the best. He's a good player. Is he a natural talent? I think Ronaldinho is a better natural talent.
He's a more
He's a more
flamboyant.
flamboyant player. But for me, Messi is just the fact that he's been unable to move his class to Argentina.
Just because there's that one game that he didn't win in the final of the World Cup. That's your argument. That's what you're saying. If you had won that
Copa
game-
America.
That's 2 games. So you're saying three games. So
Yes,
it's
Copa
3 games
America.
that put him away from being the
and 3
greatest
World
player.
Cups. 2006, 2010,
No.
2014.
Yeah, so just because he didn't win those 3 games.
And he's not going to
he's
win.
not going to be the greatest. Asia, can we end the
He's
podcast?
not going to win. 3 Quarters Podcast. This is episode 11, part 3. To remind you guys that like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter at the 3 Quarters, and we are now on Instagram, 3 Quarters Podcast. This is Ngashi, official noisemaker.
Joro, the geek in charge.
Until next week, sorry, keep it live, keep it locked. Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
Next tweet.